I'm kind of doing this a little bit backwards. I'm recording this on the very last day of doing the first chapter of this. This is a project I started on the 12th of February. I didn't realise that I started it on the 12th of February, but I did. And hopefully I'm going to talk you through some of the photos and share the little video blogs that I've been keeping for you, the vlogs that I've been keeping for you. And hopefully we can keep this project going. There'll be a lot of me, there'll be a lot of mummy talking about you and how you make us feel and explaining to you what's going on in the moment. My memory is appalling, as is your mother's, and we don't want to forget any of this in years to come, and we want in years to come you to remember this. We love you so much, the pair of us love you so much, and I really hope that you enjoy seeing what we went through to have such a perfect little girl. Hey, just a little video update on what's going on really. Where do I begin? I'm not having a good time of it, if I'm completely honest. Yeah, I'm stressed out to the max. I'm so stressed out, it's unbelievable. Let me give you what happened over the last few days. I come back from Amsterdam on the Tuesday, which was a raw trip, really raw trip. Yeah, so that was on the Tuesday. No, on the Monday, apologies. On the Monday night. I got a little bit of sleep Monday night, and Rachel asked me to go to the hospital with her on Tuesday. And I said, well, just took holiday, I've got to go to work. So I went to work, and I got home about 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Got a phone call to tell me that they were keeping her in. So I got a bag together and went and saw her at the hospital and give her a bag and everything. Got a cab home. Was worried about her, so I didn't sleep. So that was, say, 24 hours? I got up at 5. No, about 17 hours I'd been awake at that point. I didn't get any sleep whatsoever the Wednesday. But I cancelled work on the Wednesday and went to go and get her. So I went to go and get her on the Wednesday. We didn't get released until 7 o'clock that night. So that was 24 hours-ish. We then came home. I was tired. I went to bed about 10. She went to bed about 9. At 2 in the morning, Rachel, screaming at me. She felt sick. I rang the hospital, who said go to Kingston Hospital, so we went to Kingston. Kingston then at 7 o'clock in the morning brought ambulance to take us to St George's. So that's 24 plus 12, 36 hours. I tried to get some sleep on the hospital floor. The chair was too uncomfortable. Rachel was in the bed. So that was me on the floor. I didn't get much sleep, like 10-15 minute power naps. I wouldn't call it sleep. It was closing my eyes, hearing someone open the door, waking up and thinking, shit, someone's mugging us. Got to keep an eye on all the stuff. Sorry, I was doing this on an iPhone, and there's like a pause button at the bottom to stop me recording, and I just thought it'd look quite funny in my mouth, but that won't come out on the recording. Sorry, my brain is fried. So they released us at 5 o'clock yesterday. We got home about 6:30. I went to sleep for 14 hours. Got up to go to work, but because my brain was so fried, I just had a little bit of a nervous breakdown. So I cancelled work. I wouldn't have been good to anybody. Tried to sort out a few bits and pieces. Sorted the bedroom out. Ready for arrival of the baby. Got 7 weeks to go. What else? Had a row with Rachel's mum, which she has backhandedly apologised for. She said she got cross because she got stressed out. It wasn't because she got stressed out because of X, Y and Z. It's because I stressed her out, because I said a few things that definitely needed to be said. I won't go into it, there's no point. Had a row. That gave me the energy to do the bedroom, sort the bedroom out, which is nearly done. So yeah, the bedroom's nearly done. After the row, Rachel decided that she wanted to go to her dad's, get away for a few days, which is fair enough. I just feel like I'm the only one sticking up for her. Like, she can't stick up for herself. And I don't know, she can't stick up for herself, and I don't know. I think she needs to start sticking up for herself, because if I'm not around, no one's going to stick up for her. And that is such a horrible thing. Like, that is such a horrible thing. You don't even have the confidence to stick up for yourself. I think that's... I don't know, I can see why she hasn't got the confidence for it. And it bugs the shit out of me that I am the only person to do it. And every time I do stick up for her and get cross, because it's appropriate to get cross, because something's annoyed me and should annoy her, but she goes, oh no, it's fine, and then we'll wait 3 hours, whereas if you kick up a little fuss, they'll do it a lot quicker, or they'll do it a lot slower and you smack a nurse in the face. Don't even get me started. Basically, I got so angry at Kingston Hospital that I then saw the sign that says we do not tolerate abuse and we will call the police. And eventually I had to say to them, do you know what, fuck you, and walked out. Yeah, not having a good time, really, of it at all. But I have to be the rock for everybody. You know, it's, everything will be alright, what will happen, even though I'm stressing out about every little detail. I didn't think I would. I was quite calm and collected at the beginning, and it's got ever so stressful. Rachel's not well, the baby's going to be having operations and stuff. I've got to take the baby straight to the Brompton after the baby's born. Brompton's like a heart specialist hospital. It is for very, very sick children. It's a very sick children's hospital, which will require a 2-week stay at the hospital. And it's really horrible, but if Rachel doesn't deliver naturally for whatever reason, she will be days behind me and the baby as opposed to hours behind me and the baby, and all the decisions at the Brompton would be mine, being the father. That's scary. That's really scary. I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest. I mean, 7 weeks is supposed to be a very, very long time, but if Rachel's going into that hospital 3 or 4 times a week and having stays here and there, then that's... oh, I don't know. Thank you for listening to my rant and rave. I know this is like a 10-minute video. If anyone will see this, I don't know if I'm going to WhatsApp it to someone or whether I'm going to... I don't think I'll post it on Facebook, because I was adamant that I wouldn't say anything about the baby on Facebook. I don't want a social media baby. You know, I will tell people I want to tell. I will, you know, discuss issues and concerns with people I want to discuss them with. I mean, why do I want the world and their neighbour to know what's going on? I don't. It's a private matter, and I think that's what's stressing me out really, is because it is a private matter, and you can explain it to people and you can say, oh, I'm really stressed out and whatever, but they will never understand how difficult it is for you as an individual. I'd worked with a lot of clients who have gone through similar, you know, Down syndrome test and all the other stuff, and, you know, it's whether you do the test, whether you don't, how much do you know when the baby's born, is it something that will develop later on in life, you know, is it something you discover when they're 2, they're not developing properly, you know. I've got 18 years of this scary shit, man. I don't think I can hack it. I think, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to do anything stupid, but just a little bit, I say a little bit, I'm so stressed, that's why I'm doing this video, just to get it out. Thank you very much for listening. I'm going to try and do a video blog every so often, just to kind of update myself more than anything. I mean, I don't think anybody is ever going to see these. I think I'm going to put them on a computer and then just stick them in a folder, and when our child is a little bit older and wants to see them and wants to see how scary the whole baby thing is, then, you know, there's a record of that, and she can actually see what it is and how scary it is and how scared your dad was about you. This is 7 weeks before you're born. That's scary. In 7 weeks' time I get to meet you. Alright, I'm going to go. Like I say, thank you very much for watching, if you have watched. I will try and keep an update, like, every so often on how I feel. Personal diary. Because I think it's important to have a personal diary. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it on. See you later. Goodbye.